Hi, chat. Hope you all are doing
Hi.
well.
Hello.
Oops. Hold on. There we go. There we are.
Hey.
But yes, I hope you're doing well, chat. Ben unfortunately won't be with us today. He's reporting in from bed.
Yeah.
But we persevere.
He got the German aeroplane germs. we think it's the trip back that got him, because it was like a perfect 3 to 5 day window from the last flight until the sniffles started.
Yeah. Traveling will do that to you. I know it certainly does it to me.
I get to have it too, and I didn't even go anywhere.
It's a souvenir.
Oh no.
Some exotic German germs.
But truly, though, Ben, I do hope you feel better soon. Hope it passes quickly.
He's on his phone, I think.
Let's see.
Oh, Istanbul, excuse me. Turkish germs? Is that Turkey? That's Turkey, right?
Yeah, that's Turkey.
Isn't that great? Yeah.
And yes, if everyone is good and ready, we'll hop on in with recap.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Let me find Bone Snap. I wonder if I can reorder how my NPCs are in here. I should at some point just move Bone Snap to the top so I don't have to scroll down for him.
TK, I love how you promote this. We just killed a dragon.
Oh, I can move him to the top. I'm gonna do that. Oh, he didn't stay. Oh well, it's not meant to be. But yes, you all see Bone Snap by the fire with his tome in hand. There we go. Welcome back. Let's delve in, shall we? Last time, the party arrived in Brim, and Talos was immediately approached by a courier. Oh, wait, no, did I not copy this over? Let me make sure this is the right recap, because I definitely wrote it.
Snap, are you okay? You sound so different.
Oh, I know what happened.
It's the recap where we killed a dragon.
Yeah, I put it under denizens instead of Varaxes. That's what happened.
Oh.
Well,
one of his spiders. One of his spiders got to it.
I like to imagine like the cameras turn to like off the set, and we're like, it's this. It's just.
Bone Snap just looks up. Line.
Line. This isn't right. Okay.
We're in our chairs. Yorick's over at the craft table.
Oh yeah.
Palm is very definitely at the donuts table.
Found the right page. Okay, here we are. Yes, the party had dinner, during which Talos heard a voice in his head momentarily. It seemed to belong to the dragon causing problems in the area. The group got to know Candle's family a bit better as dinner went on, and afterwards the group settled down for the night. The next morning, the party set off alongside Captain Bridefoot and Guppy, and met up with Scard outside of the dragon's lair. Talos inscribed a rune into a tree atop the entrance that would help them in their fight against the dragon if negotiations failed. Yorick led said negotiations, and Zomnak, the dragon in question, stole away into his den with Yorick in his clutches, the intent on dissecting him. The party gave chase and got to the heart of the den before Yorick was harmed, and the group faced off against Zomnak, and after a tough battle, Zomnak, who was backed into a corner, begged for his life, to which he was denied, and Talos delivered the finishing blow, ending the dragon's life. And that's where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time. And that is indeed where we pick up. We pick up in the immediate aftermath of your battle against Zomnak. Let's see here. That'll do. But yes, as the battle comes to a close, Zomnok's body collapses to the cavern floor, and his fleeting breaths, he speaks up.
It's my children. I'm sorry I've failed.
And he lies
Okay.
dead.
Gunther will immediately go towards York just to make sure that he's okay.
You go over to Yorick,
Yeah.
who's standing nearby. Is everyone alright?
Yes, are you at least okay? I mean, he almost tried to cut you open there.
Yeah, it was unexpected. I'm alright though. You didn't hurt me. Just kind of scared me, really.
I think Gunther will at least give him a hug just to say, glad that you're safe.
Yeah, he'll hug you. You heard that too, right? About his
Byron?
children?
Grandchildren?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a bot.
Be gone, bot.
I'll report him. It.
Removing something.
What do you think he meant by that? Do you think he has children around, or?
Or at least a clutch.
Ooh.
I mean,
We should check, probably.
I wouldn't doubt it. A dragon his age probably has progeny.
Well, he said grandchildren, so it wouldn't have been his. It would have been like,
No, he said to my children.
oh, to
Oh,
my
okay.
children. Okay, my Talus's ears are ringing. The blood is still going to other places than his brain.
You're fine.
Why?
Hang on.
We were just
Is
in a
death
fight.
that exciting?
He's bleeding.
He's in battle beast mode.
Okay, now I have an idea for my next commission.
You know, I think I kind of know what you're thinking of right now, and that's actually going to go really hard after considering this battle.
I'm kind of. I know, you know, he took me and he was probably going to kill me. But is it bad that I feel kind of bad, at least for his children?
Well, no, I think that just makes you someone with empathy. But, we haven't met the children. What if they are also, freaks who carve up random people from outside?
That's true.
Why did he not just say, "Stop! I have kids," when he was asking us to spare him?
Clearly
Would you have
wasn't
spared
that
him?
important.
Yes.
Would you have spared?
I don't know.
I suppose
Well-
we don't even know how old they would be. They might be fully grown dragons themselves.
Yeah, there might be adult dependents.
See,
I
think
he could have tricked me like that. He could have done that, but I digress.
I think the best thing here is to approach that bridge when we get there. For now, we should try to make sure that all his trickery here is dispersing from this area, and then we can kind of focus on what to do next with his children.
We should probably search this cave.
Agreed.
DM,
Yes.
may I roll to see what I know about green dragons and where they would potentially have a nest?
Sure. Make me a nature check.
10.
10.
Yes.
So you get the sense that they would probably, if they were in a dragon's lair, they would be somewhere tucked away to where the eggs could be hidden. And they wouldn't be wrapped up in the hoard itself. So likely hidden away somewhere. Perhaps, in the case of a green dragon, maybe behind an illusion. As to where that is, you're not entirely sure.
Well, I mean, we can certainly scout the cave. They likely have them behind some kind of like hidden area or illusion, possibly. I'm not particularly good with those. Though the question would be if we find like if it's a clutch, like it's a bunch of eggs, what do we want to do at that point?
I don't know.
I mean, to be sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, you're fine. I figure we could think more on it when we look at them.
That's a good idea, Prince.
From outside, you hear what sounds like something crackling, and then you hear what is most definitely Guppy.
It's either really good or really bad.
Yeah.
Is he coming in here right now?
I wonder if it's the tree the lad was on, if it's fading.
Alice runs towards the sound of danger.
Yeah, running out there, you can see that tree that was on top of the cavern entrance has started to recede, and Guppy is now sitting in front of the cave entrance.
You okay, little fella?
Yeah. The tree went down really fast.
Ah,
It was kind of fun.
you didn't fall or anything, did you?
No. It was more like a slide.
Oh. Well, that's good. Yeah, we killed the dragon.
Is the captain
That's-
alright?
I believe so. Alice tries to remember if he's okay.
No, he died.
No, he looked a little battered, but he's all right.
Oh, he's fine. Nothing a stiff drink and a night of sleep won't fix.
Yay, that's good to hear. I'll wait out here.
You can just come in with us if you want.
Okay.
He'll follow.
Yeah, Alice will walk back with him like, little 8-bit sprites on a map.
Yeah, you walk back in. As you're walking back in, make me a perception check, Talos.
Perception. Yeah. I think I have one lucky left. I'm gonna use that for this 4.
All right.
That's worse.
Oh no.
Yeah, it went from a 4 to a 2. So that's an 8.
So as you're walking back, it's like there's a blip of something you see as you're going down the stairs, and it's there for like half of a moment. It's kind of disorienting, but it kind of eludes you as to what it might have been.
Guppy, did you see anything for a second there?
You make him. I'll have him make it too, actually.
Nat 20. Come on, Guppy. Do it.
That's pretty good. That's a 19.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Here.
He takes a couple of steps back and begins to kind of scramble up the wall a little bit. And he presses his hand into the cave wall, and you see it kind of sink in as though there's a button there. And sliding out of the wall and going upwards are a set of stone stairs, seemingly carved out of that same cave wall.
Oh.
What do you think's up there?
No idea. One way to find out.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, you just stay behind me, little fella, right?
Okay.
You will go up the mysterious hidden staircase.
And yeah, you go up the stairs, and they go up for quite a ways. And then you enter into what you initially saw when you first entered this cave. You see the horde that Zamnak was asleep on. Make me an Arcana check.
Not my strong suit. 18.
Looking at this, you get the sense that Zamnak's magic was so heavily steeped in this place that he could kind of switch which room the entrance led into on his whim. That's why the second time you guys entered it, you entered into that poisonous den as opposed to the horde. It's all here. It's just layered on top of one another.
Oh. Well, it looks like we at least found the horde.
It's a lot of shiny things.
Well, let's not go poking around it. We don't know if maybe this dragon burst it or something like that.
True. Okay.
I'm gonna just keep I'm not gonna look away from Guppy to make sure he doesn't like snag a coin or something.
Guppy looks longingly at the horde, but he will relent and follow follow what he was told.
All right.
No.
All right. Come on. We'll come back and we'll get you a little something. But just we need to make sure it's safe.
Okay.
Good lad. Just guides him back.
Yeah, you got him back. In the meantime, what was everyone else up to, if anything?
But we are using every part of the dragon.
You harvesting scales and claws and whatnot?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, I'd say make me a survival check. See how much you can get.
Okay.
Is this awkward for Gunther to see?
That's a good question.
I mean, Gunther already did that Caldera dragon-like creature before, so this is fine.
Okay. Is it? That's not awkward for Nadine either. I'm assuming.
Yeah, Nadine's helping.
She's like, I want that piece. I want the wing. I want the thigh.
Is it in Dragonborn culture where when one of them dies, they just make sure to harvest the rest?
Well,
That's like that checks out, yeah.
I mean, these are dragons. They're different from dragonborns. We're a little bit more sophisticated. We actually, don't commit cannibalism 95% of the time.
Yeah, it's okay. So that is a dirty 20, and Candles is giving Nadine some secret directions.
Okay. Yeah. So with that, yes, you are able to harvest pretty much everything that could be used off of Zumnok. You get all of his scales, at least the ones that aren't completely battered from years of battle and weather, everything else in between. So you get quite a few scales. They are quite large because he is a big dragon. But I'd say over the course of however long you want to spend, you could get well over... how many scales would be on a dragon?
At least 7.
Yeah, at least 7. No, you get well over 500 of this
Holy
dragon
shit.
scales. Because again, he is a big dragon. It's a lot of body to cover. Now, if you were to take all 500, it would definitely take you a while to get them all, but you could definitely do it with that roll. You're able to extract some of his venom as well.
Nice.
The venom, I will write out more details for it later, but it is a DC 18 con save. I'm going to write this down for my own sake too. It's a DC 18 con save, and on a failure, it deals 12d8 poison damage.
Nice.
And you get enough for 5 uses. Aside from that, you can get... let's see, you can get some claws, some teeth, whatever you're after, really. And also, as you're doing this, you do find something interesting. You find an amulet.
Like worn around his neck, or...
It's a humanoid-sized amulet. It's wrapped around one of his claws, kind of worn like a ring.
What does the amulet look like?
It seems to be of what looked like... It looks kind of like a whirlpool, and in the center of it is a eye.
Oh, curious. Is going to hang on to that to show everyone once she's done harvesting.
Alrighty. But yeah, as you and Nadine finish up with harvesting Zomnok, Nadine walks over to you, Palm. Look what I have. And she holds up Zomnok's kidneys.
Those are large. What do you want to do with them?
Good question. You think they are...
They're nice and
edible?
They're nice and pies. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Love a good kidney. This is Danelle talking, by the way. I love kidneys.
Might be good to eat then. Yes.
I think so.
I like
Just
that.
make sure you cook them, because you don't know if he had parasites.
Well, he also had a lot of poison, so that was my main concern.
Perhaps we could consult with Candles on the edibility of them.
Maybe the poison gives it a nice kick.
As long as it doesn't kick you into the grave, I guess.
That is true.
How did you? That thing with the stone was really impressive.
Oh, thank you.
Do you think you could do that again?
I can do that, yes.
I see. No further comment?
She'll give your hand a little squeeze.
Someone out in the audience says, "Just kiss already."
We have.
They have.
Kiss
Kiss
again.
Do it again.
I
But she's
wasn't
holding
looking.
the kidneys. Squashes the kidneys onto palm and kisses her.
Oh,
Very romantic, I guess. Question mark.
I mean, Palm did say that she wanted to try some exotic kidneys if the chance came up.
How big are they actually, like, in terms of objects we would be able to compare them to?
They are huge. They are at least the size of like your average like door to a building.
Oh
Oh
shit!
my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
ooh, cool.
That's a lot of kidney.
It is.
You know, you could roast one of these in the style of a wild boar or similar.
That
Over a
is not a
fire pit.
bad idea.
I think that the smoke could give it quite a nice flavor.
I'm excited
We'd have to
now.
keep it. We could keep it basted though, I think, because it might dry out.
Yes, we should figure out how to transport these.
Yes, there is that
Do not
too.
think it would be a good idea to drag them through the swamp.
Probably not. Unless you're going for that woodland free range flavor, I suppose.
The swamp mud, I can't imagine tastes very good.
Probably not. Is Barney still supersized?
I would imagine by now he's returned to normal, but Barney is just keeping to himself for the moment.
Okay, I was gonna ask him to carry them off the ground.
I mean, that's also a possibility.
Barney is just.
Oh, yeah. Ben says unless Barney's basket.
True, you could put them in Barney's basket. They would be able to go in there.
Ow, my neck. Did you guys hear that? Because I heard
I
Oh,
did.
so loud. Good God. Okay. I have my earbuds in too, so it was like reverbing in my head.
Oh no.
I just cracked my neck for those who didn't hear. Anyway, hey Barney, could we tuck these in your little basket? Would that be food safe?
Barney
is
nods, I
just.
imagine.
But Barney is just like staring blankly at the kidney thing. Oh fuck! How am I going to cook poison kidney?
Your greatest cooking challenge yet.
Well, I assume he wouldn't have a problem with us tucking them in there, so
Yeah,
That's
you're able to
probably-
tuck them in there.
okay. It gives the basket a little pat.
Yeah. Is Gunther doing anything in the meantime other than comforting Yorick?
I think he'll talk to Scorn just to see like if there's anything else we need to do to kind of make his job easier and kind of hopefully make sure these lands get back to where they should be.
Yeah, you go over to Skarn, and he seems to be looking around for something.
What are you looking for?
I need to find the body.
Which body?
Oh,
Oh.
we're looking for... It's an elfin man. We'll know it when we see it.
I'll help him find it.
Yeah, looking around, it doesn't take you too terribly long to find that there is a body sticking out of the water towards the back. the cave. And the two of you are able to pull it up onto land. Good. I can lay this to rest, and the souls that are trapped will get to pass on.
I won't be able to do it all at once, but I can at least do it for this one fellow here. I can perform some last rites for you.
I will need to take it back to Murkwater before I do that.
I understand.
But I will stick around with all of you and leave when you do.
Of course. You, how are you feeling right now?
I'm relieved that we were able to get the body.
Thank you for helping out. I know it's your duty to be around this area, but we do appreciate it.
Should we have failed, it would have been catastrophic.
Agreed.
You all are formidable in battle, too. It's very admirable.
You are as well. I have never seen a person use a shovel as a weapon, and I'm astounded by how well you wield it.
Thank you. For perhaps the first time since you met him, you see him smile. It's a bit terrifying, but it's a smile.
I think I'll definitely smile back here. Just say, considering we're probably going to go back to eat here, if you need a good meal and just some time to some camaraderie for a little bit, I think you can come back with us here.
You see, he considers it. All right. I would like that.
Of course. I think outside that, that's all Gunther has. Oh, sorry, what were you about to say?
No, I was just gonna say we could introduce him to the other sad, lonely wolf boys.
We're collecting them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will wrap up the corpse. He will wait. And let's say by this point, Talos, you come back with Guppy.
We found the horde.
Nice.
Was it Guppy?
No. It was really big and pretty. Hi,
You're so
Captain.
cute.
He runs over, hugs the captain. Glad you're safe, lad.
Well, he was fine. It was just the tree that grew because of the dragon kind of shrank down, so he just had a fun little slide.
Well, that's certainly good to hear. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was really fun. First it was kind of scary, but then I got to go wee.
Well,
Anyway, we found the horde. I guess the dragon was able to change the layout of his lair at will. So, at least we know where that is. Still no idea where their clutch might be.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was near the horde.
I was thinking, actually, Talos, you can see into the past, right? If you could find something that belonged to Zumnok, maybe we could figure it out that way.
Well,
I
we have
keep
2 of his
forgetting
kidneys.
I can do that. I don't think I'd work with the kidneys. I've never been able to do it. It's mostly with like objects and locations.
Oh, true. Yes.
I know.
Nadine, Candles, did you find anything on him?
Oh, yes. And Candles is going to hold up the Whirlpool pendant ring.
Would that
Oh,
work?
what's that?
I'm not sure. It was wrapped around one of his claws.
Huh.
She will go ahead and hold that out to whoever wants to examine that.
Yep. Talos will give it a little poke and uses Echoes of History.
Yeah, and in using your Echoes of History, you are whisked back quite a ways.
Do I have to roll for it?
This time you don't.
Oh.
As this time you feel a almost familiar connection to it as you make contact with it. Not familiar as in you've seen it before, you've seen Zomnok before, but it's very close to home. You recognize the skies over Rusvoldis as you're shown this series of visions. They zoom in towards the more marshy, forested land between, I'd say it's probably between your hometown and, why is the name of this city escaping me? Hold on. Procton. Yes, it's between Procton and your own hometown. As it zooms in, you see a vast sanctum made of stone, carved very intricately. You can see Zomnok, a much younger state. See, he rules over what looked to be a small settlement of Dragonborn. Visions flash forward, and you see that same sanctum. It is now completely submerged. The Dragonborn that were his subjects, or perhaps related to him in some way, all of them drowned, motionless. Zomnok's alone in his sanctum. It is the only thing left that he has. You can see almost this kind of swirling behind his eyes. So something within him is broken. The vision flashes forward again, and you see, for the first time, what looked to be a very different couple of species of Dragonborn that you've never seen before. Some of them seem to have these almost octopus-like tendrils that emerge from various parts of their body. Some of them have these kind of crustacean-like claws, and others have very large bodies with these big, almost hermit crab-like shells on them. They're here in the sanctum with Zomnok, but they're not drowning like their predecessors. They breathe the water just fine. In fact, they seem almost adapted to it, made for it. You can see Zomnok as well in a state of plotting. You can see that he has gathered up corpses. He's dissecting them. He's taking notes and inscribing runes. He's very meticulously trying to figure something out. And the vision cuts forward again. You see him make his way from the sanctum, leaving behind those Dragonborn, leaving behind Resvoldus, and going overseas to Aurelia, where you see him nestle here in the swamp, having searched Aurelia for somewhere to call his own. You see him burrow into the ground, and this cavern that you all stand in now forms. You see him slowly start to amass a horde. You see him commanding these gelatinous fish-like things, very similar to the one that you saw kill that poor dwarf, Bob. And you see you all arriving as well. You see your initial arrival from the tail end of it as the party that snuck down initially to investigate were leaving. You see Zamnak open his eyes and just barely catch a silhouette of you all leaving. And then the next day, you all returning to negotiate, him stealing away with Yorick. Something manic in his eyes as he goes to try and dissect Yorick and is interrupted, fought, backed into a corner, and then killed. And that is the last vision you see.
When Talus gets back, he will just immediately info dump all of that.
I still think we made the correct decision.
It's interesting. So, I don't think his children are dragons, but dragonborn, maybe.
I just wonder what drove him to get into all this. If maybe he was just trying to revive them, or what?
Perhaps he was trying to turn terrestrial life forms into amphibious ones.
That makes sense.
I can respect that goal, but obviously not his methods.
He was effectively trying to get back what he lost.
His loss is painful.
Oh yeah, I do agree. But, well, his methods were unacceptable.
It is a reason, but not an excuse.
Right. We're going to Resvoldus. I kind of want to find that sanctum.
That is a good question. Talus, do you know anything in your history about a city that's been washed away?
Make a history check.
History. 17.
17. You would have heard a story, perhaps when you were pretty young, about such a place existing. A place where very ancient Dragonborn initially resided, and a forest that was trodden by a dragon. you get the sense that perhaps someone took issue with this forest and this land belonging to this dragon and took it upon themselves to deal with it.
Does it happen to be the great hero Cynthia?
You do know that it's not Cynthia.
Alright.
Cynthia's story differs quite a bit in that she faced off against a dragon. And you know that the dragon in that story was a silver dragon.
Got it.
Or were they lost in retelling?
Or sorry, not a silver dragon, a white dragon.
Okay, I was about to say, like, aren't those supposed to be good?
Yeah, no, it'd be a white dragon, not a silver one.
Alright. Yeah, I'm familiar with some of the stories. The details are kind of sparse, but effectively, Dragon had some territory. Someone didn't like that they had this and retaliated against them.
Sonny, you tried to drown him.
But instead drowned his people, his children.
I can understand being upset about that. Maybe not to that extent, but I can definitely understand.
I mean,
Yeah.
revenge is definitely a interesting little thing. It makes us do very dumb things.
At the very least, it seems like he cared about his people. Or do you want to find that sanctum? So I'm curious.
I would be willing to look there as well. Maybe if it hasn't been given any last words or anything, we can at least kind of honor the memory of those who lost their lives.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, if his progeny are still there, they're not likely going to be happy to see us.
I mean,
That
we
is-
wouldn't know.
You don't have
know
to
we killed
tell
them.
them.
Yeah.
That's
We're
true.
just some
That's
guys.
We just have to lie. That's all.
true. But,
It'd be a lie of omission at worst.
I'm not good at that sort of stuff, so someone
We
else
don't
will
ha-
have to talk.
We don't have to volunteer negative information about ourselves, that's all.
I'm not the best at lying either. It kind of takes a lot of energy to do, even when it's small. But I think in this case, it probably would be a good idea to be tactful.
I think you can leave that to some of us here. Sorry, were you about to say, Talos?
I suppose as long as we don't, like, spread it around that we killed the dragon, just keeping the group here, that will probably work. Granted, the likelihood someone will hear about it overseas is not great, though sailors do be sharing stories.
It's going to be a little bit hard to do, considering that one of the things we're about to do here is give one of these scales to Pendant. Because he wanted one of these scales, right?
Yeah, I remember him mentioning it.
We can definitely think more about it here. I don't think we're in danger right now, but if we are going to pursue this, like you said, Prince, we'll just have to be tactful and choose our words wisely.
And as far as the sailors' tales go, me lips are sealed, as are me lads here.
Yeah, I won't tell anyone.
Thank you, Captain. And thank you too, Guppy.
And as for your trip to Rasvoltis, I'll be ready to set sail whenever you all finish up whatever you need to do. I'll make sure the ship is in its best shape.
Thank you.
Oh, Talos, you said you found the hoard, right?
Yeah. We didn't touch anything. Wasn't sure if it was like cursed or had some form of protection magic. Figured the more magically inclined of us might be able to look at it.
I just had a really silly thought. No, I think it's my emotions.
What's up?
Well, maybe it's just my guilt, but what if we get the hoard back to his people?
Thanks.
I have no problem with that.
I don't think that's a silly thought at all.
I'm in agreement.
Why didn't he give it to them is the question.
He's a dragon.
He's a dragon his ass with
This-
it.
So one thing you didn't know from that vision, Talos, is that he hadn't been back overseas yet.
So he was probably masking it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my children. Sorry I haven't been there in 50 fucking years.
Sorry, I had to get this milk really badly.
I was busy getting rich.
I had to get a lot of milk.
Yeah.
Is that I'm old. Is that a new term for money?
No.
No.
But it could be.
It's that story, the dad left to get him the milk and never came back.
Yeah, or cigarettes.
I know it is. Yeah, I thought it was cigarettes. That's why I was like, have we moved from bread to bag to milk? What next? What are we gonna call money next? The whole grocery store is gonna get it
How
turned.
about we call it beans next?
I mean, I'm down. God, internet slang just moves at such a pace if you're not on TikTok a lot or at all.
Yeah, I think the kids are still on bag. But yes, I think. Do you think the bag of holding could hold the hoard? Oh no, it's a lot.
It should be able to hold a lot of it, especially since Barnacles' basket is handling the kidneys.
Guess we can go have a look and see what's what.
I don't know. Maybe he stored like a bag of holding or a portable hold or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
Let's go then.
Yeah.
Did Crow get poofed in the battle? I feel like he might have.
Yeah, Crow and North both did, I'm pretty sure.
Can I resummon Crow so he can pick himself a shiny?
Yeah, you resummon Crow.
Baby boy!
That was a good nap, yes.
I'm so glad to see you again. Nadine and I got you a very, very big kidney.
He clicks.
Meanwhile,
happily.
Gunther and sorry.
Sorry.
No, you go first. Sorry, no, I'm interrupting you. Sorry.
I was just gonna say we need to ask Candles if it's safe for Crow to eat first, maybe before we just give it to him.
He looks excited, nevertheless.
Okay. And now we're gonna go to see some shinies.
Ooh.
Make sure you tell that he can only get one.
Yes. One shiny.
Crow still
He's gonna
looks
find the biggest thing in
enthused.
there.
Yeah.
He digs out this life-size statue made entirely of gold.
I was thinking exactly the same thing, like a life-size bull statue with jeweled eyes.
Also, speaking of our little friends, what does Fennel think of dragon meat?
Fennel will probably eat just about anything. Just about anything
Oh, yeah.
if you fed Fennel. Yeah. Talus, you're able to lead the group up to where the horde is. And yeah, it's massive. There is a lot of gold. There's gold, there's jewelry. There are even some corpses that are gold as well.
Like turned into gold, or
Yeah.
What do we do with these?
Those are a bit grim.
Should we bury them?
Maybe. Yeah, I think that's probably a good call.
I mean, we could melt them. Would that be similar to a cremation rite of some kind?
I suppose so.
I mean, it depends on what you're doing with the remains.
I was thinking of also giving it to the heirs, but I mean, burying them is an option. There is a lot here. It's not like they're going to be wanting.
Personally, actually, I'll ask Skarn here. Do you think it's best that we also give these folks a proper burial?
Skarn will go around to the corpses and place a hand on them. Their souls have passed on.
That's good to know.
And I guess we can do whatever we wish to do with them.
And as far as the horde goes, I guess it wouldn't be a bad thing if we all picked out something. There's a lot here.
This is going to be slightly off topic here. Are one of these corpses missing a finger?
Ooh, good question.
I forgot about that.
Looking around, make an investigation check.
Can I also do one?
Sure.
Maybe
I
I'm
almost
rolling
forgot
something.
about this.
Oh no, that's not very good.
Don't worry, I'm coming in clutch.
Grand total of 7. Yeah.
It's fine. I got 16.
Tom's
I'll hit the spot.
astigmatism is making it hard to see through all the gold flashing in her eyes.
The 16. You look around, you very methodically check each of these corpses. And you go, oh, well, no, none of them are missing fingers until you happen upon one where they're frozen in such a way that their arms are kind of folded across their chest, their hands and their heart. And you notice that the index finger on that person is missing.
Okay. Gunther is going to take the golden finger and place it on there.
I think you'll have to ask Crow for it.
Oh no, I think we got it back.
Yeah, I think you traded a dragon chess piece for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Roll
right.
for initiative.
Okay.
No.
The music changes.
Droplet's 2-9. Well, never mind. I was gonna say Drunkel's too nice. He won't do that to us.
Make you fight Crow.
Right. But yeah, Gunther will put that phalange on the, I guess, person or corpse.
Yeah, looking at them, they appear to be a Dacian. They look less of a rat and more akin to a hedgehog.
Oh, cool.
And you attach this finger, and there is this yellowish glow that starts from the finger and pulses throughout the entire body as that gold chips off, and this Dacian man sits upright.
Oh shit!
Oh, who are you?
Who are you?
Wait, just making sure. Is he still like bones, or is he like fully like a full person?
Wait, was he bones?
No, he wasn't bones. These corpses
Okay.
were intact.
Oh,
Why is
okay,
that
okay.
So funny. Just this imagining this like super shiny golden skeleton just really tickles me for some reason.
Cindy, it's just bones.
Where am I?
You're in a dragon's lair. You were
Yeah.
turned into gold.
I've always been told I have a heart of gold, but never literally.
Well, now you got to live your dream in a sense. What's your name?
Quick DM, think up a name.
Sorry.
I'm Riley. And who are you?
Gunther. These are my traveling companions here. And also Prince York, the Dragon Prince.
Oh, Prince. It's an honor. And he gets down on his knees and bows. Oh, you don't have to be so formal. Thank you. It's nice to meet you too. So, we're in a dragon's lair?
What's the last thing you remember?
Well, I was... Where was I? I was headed north to Lacus. I had someone I was making a delivery to. And I remember going through the forest, and then I felt fuzzy for some reason. I smelled something foul in the air. I kind of smell it now, actually.
Could be
Oh,
dragon.
yeah, that would be a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember feeling woozy and something standing over top of me. Something cold touching my spine. That's all I remember.
What year do you think it is?
Well, the convergence happened 5 years ago. 5. Yeah, 5.
What is the date for us? Sorry.
It's 25.
Funny, yeah.
Oof,
Oh.
okay, so well, the bad news is your delivery has been missed. But the good news is you're back.
Oh, I'm gonna be out of so much money. Wait a minute, there's a lot of money here.
Yes. But did you have any family?
Just my daughter.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, my daughter!
You've been a golden statue for 20 years.
He begins very frantically pacing around. Oh, she's gonna be so worried. My dear daughter.
I think,
I'm not sure if she'll be worried exactly by this point.
On the positive, you look great for your age.
yeah,
Well,
that's another
thank
positive,
you.
yeah.
You don't look bad yourself.
Thanks.
Um,
Oh my god, what
could we?
out,
Sorry.
out of character. I wonder how old he was when he had his daughter. She might be older than him by now.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Could we help you get home, perhaps?
It might be a good idea, yeah. I don't live too far. Actually, this is a good question. Where the hell are we? I know we're in the Dragon's Lair, but where?
Can we take out our map and show him?
Yeah,
Bloodmires.
We're just east of Brim in the Bloodmire.
Bloodmire. Okay, we're not too far. It's live in Marlu. It's in Laphis. That will actually open the map. As soon as I find it, there it is. Yes, you all are. You are here. Marlu is here.
Is that that's not on our route, is it? We're going.
So you are going to Fistoa.
Just get to the map here.
From what
Yeah,
I
it's like
recall, you all were going to go to Fistoa, then Favel.
So it is on our way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no, like just a bit off the
Just
track, but
slightly out of the way from Fistoa.
Oh, all right. Seems like a good arrangement. Stuff is a little wild out there lately, so it's probably good for you to have some protection on your way.
Oh, that might be a good idea. You have my gratitude, but no. Was I just lying here?
Yeah.
My back hurts even more than usual. Oh dear.
I mean, you've been in one position for 20 years. I'm sure most people's backs would hurt.
Yeah. Well, I would love the company. Need to get back to my daughter. Wait, if it's been... You said it's been 20 years.
Yes.
Oh, I've missed so many of her birthdays.
You can take her something from the Horde, I'm sure.
I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her, rebellious teenage years. I might have already missed them.
Yes, you did.
You might be a grandparent by now. Maybe you can have that experience with her kids.
I'm going to be grandpa.
Maybe.
Well, hold on now. You don't exactly know if she had kids yet. Let's just let's tackle one thing at a time and just at the very least get you acclimated here, and then we can start the journey to get you back.
Right. Well, let's see. Is my bag here anywhere? He looks around, and
Can you describe it?
oh, there it is. He grabs his very large, very large canvas satchel, and he puts on. Glad that's still there. A lot of things in there I wouldn't have liked to lose.
Are they still in there?
He rifles through it. Yep, all there. Although that granola bar's not looking too good anymore.
Is there even a granola bar in there?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll toss that.
It's achieved sentience.
You're gonna have to vacuum that out.
So, where is the dragon gone?
In another room, but
Oh. It seems I've got quite the capable escorts then.
We do our best.
Well, I should catch my breath. Being paralyzed for 20 years really does a number on the lungs. I'm gonna step outside.
it doesn't surprise me. Cold is a soft metal, so you haven't been exactly in one place. Or one position.
I'll see if there's anything in here I can repay you with, also.
While he's doing that, I'll tell Palm, maybe you can let Crow get 2 shinies.
If everyone's alright with that, I'm sure he'd be delighted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you all partaking of the horde a little bit?
Have we've established it's not cursed, right?
Yes, that much you
Okay.
would know. Yorick seemed to do a little ritual. Yeah, it's just normal gold, and there's some relics in here too.
I can help out with the relics. Yeah, Talos is gonna touch each one, do object affinity.
All right. So you find 3 such relics, as well as you find a wooden slab as well, with 3 different draconic runes on it. Let's see.
Return the slab.
About to learn Fusroda.
I'm going to copy and paste everything you all get from the horde. Put it in general. Okay, so those runes are the draconic rune for forest, the draconic rune for poison, and the draconic rune for presence. You also
Read all
find
these.
a very nice looking cloak. You get the sense that this has ties to Dragonborn ancestry. This is the Dragon King's mantle. The amulet you found on Zomnok's claw is also magical, and you also find a interesting sickle made of a clawbone, as well as 5,000 gold pieces.
The sickle sounds like Candle's thing.
So
Vibe.
the Dragon King's mantle requires attunement by Dragonborn. The attuned creature has the damage die of their breath weapon increased by 1. As a reaction, when they land a weapon attack, they can choose to use their breath weapon on the target of the attack. The target automatically fails its save as part of being hit by the initial attack. The amulet lets you breathe both air and water, gives you a swimming speed of 60 feet, and allows you to telepathically communicate with up to 8 creatures. And the clawbone
nice.
sickle is a +1 sickle. It is magical for the sake of overcoming resistances, and it deals an additional 2d4 piercing damage to poison creatures. Yes, that is what you find.
Quick question: are there any electrum among the gold pieces?
Yes, there are actually. Yeah, that as well. There would be. Oops. You would find 40 electrum as well. Yeah, you can divvy those up as you see fit. Quite a few
There's 5.
useful things here.
I think we can hold on to the electrum. There's 5 of us. That's about 8 each. I feel like I could probably get most benefits from the runes. No idea who could use the mantle.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe Yorick?
Actually,
No.
wouldn't the
Yorick?
ring work better with Yorick since it could help them communicate telepathically?
Yes.
Yeah. Plus, the mantle requires someone to be dragonborn.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting.
So we'll have to wait until we find a dragonborn.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, right. I forgot.
I was kidding.
No, I was playing along too. No, I was playing along too.
All right.
Oh, I was
Okay.
just being dumb. I didn't realize.
You're not. You're not dumb. No one's dumb.
Yeah.
You're Gunther.
Thanks.
All right. So you just gestures to the sickle. Who wants the edge? Who wants like the edgy weapon?
Eyes dart over
Maybe-
the candles.
Yeah. I think that could be useful. She will go ahead and take that.
You could use it in a fight, and you could also use it to harvest wheat.
Exactly.
Imagine
it
candles with the
looks
poison
sharp
too.
enough to actually be used to harvest a lot of things. You could harvest animal and monster parts with it too.
Okay, I thought you were about to say you can harvest souls with it as well.
It's very sharp.
Uses don't end.
Okay, so Candles gets the Reaper Soul Crystal.
Oh.
Actually, if we get Candles like a black cloak, this would be perfect.
She just needs to darken her current cloak a bit.
Candles becomes Death from Puss in Boots arc.
Well, that we need like 2 hand sights,
Yeah.
little hand sickles.
Yeah.
I mean, she can start off as Grim Reaper
You just
from
need
Billy
one.
and Mandy.
You just need one more now. One more.
Yes.
One more sickle.
We could just keep Candles as she is right now, and just have her use a Jamaican accent, and we're good. We're golden.
Oh.
So
My
that
connection
just leaves the. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I thought I lost connection, but it was just a blip. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, so all that's left is the amulet. So we're thinking York.
I suppose it'd be good to. Yeah. Although.
How good of a swimmer are you?
Admittedly not great.
You all right, young one? Are you comfortable taking it?
I'm comfortable taking it. It's just I haven't really been swimming a lot. I mean, I know how to swim, or just haven't done it often.
Well,
Well.
I mean, I don't think any of us really have. We haven't really had much to do with water. We are going to be on a boat soon, so I guess if like an accident happens and you go overboard, at least you'll be able to like not drown.
Yeah.
Mom is a
that's good
coastal girl,
idea.
so she does know how to swim.
Yeah. Sure, I'll hang on to it then.
Yeah. Plus, you could be like our little coordinator.
Yeah. He'll take it and put it on.
Normal size coordinator.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean it. Like, yes.
Perfectly average coordinator.
Yes.
Are you fine?
Like average standard. Actually, probably above average. Yeah, you're.
I'm not going to apologize for calling York our small bean boy.
I mean, Gunther always calls him his little buddy, so I mean,
But Gunther is a bit bigger than him.
Yorick does not seem bothered in the slightest by that. By anyone calling him little or small.
Talos just calls him like young master.
Yeah, you get the sense Yorick would not be offended by that because he looks up to all of you anyway. Do we have any other business here?
Guess so.
Candles, you got everything out of the dragon you wanted?
Believe so.
Alright. Aces.
Are any of you in the mood for kidney?
I suppose if it's safe to eat, sure.
I could eat.
I think we're gonna try roasting it on an open fire, perhaps. We could have a little fireside relaxation and kidney eating session.
Yeah, that sounds kind of nice. Yeah. But you all head on out of the den. Waiting right outside is Riley, who is stretched.
Wait, did we need to do anything with the other gold people?
Oh yes, burial, perhaps?
I was going to say Gunther can work to do that later on.
Well, are they dead or are they like stuck in this form?
Let's just look them over for which body parts they're missing and keep an eye out for what gold pieces.
If we bury them and the curse breaks, that's just like hell.
Oh my god. Okay, perhaps we should consult someone about this. I don't know.
Scarnhead.
Yes.
I know you said that one of these is their soul has passed. Have all these passed here?
Yes, they are just husks at this point.
Ah, okay.
Thank you.
Well then.
I missed that. My apologies.
Oh no, you're good. I think we did it on like one body, and that's what he said. We didn't test it on Riley.
Yeah, Riley's the only one that came out of this okay.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Talos is going to use the Tensor's floating disc ring. We could just load up the the gold bodies on this.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, you are able to get them on there. And like Scarn said, they are just husks. You got to pick them up and they're hollow.
Like Easter bunnies?
Yeah.
A scam.
Yeah, they're hollow on the inside.
They lost their cream filling.
I'm pretty sure, like, there are certain, if you grew up in a certain middle class way, there are certain things as a child that disappoint you. One of them is how bad perfume tastes. Another one is how bad vanilla essence tastes.
Yeah.
And another one is finding out that Easter bunnies and Easter eggs are hollow and not solid chocolate.
See, but then you get to fill them in. I would make a little hole in mine, and I'd fill them with like whipped cream or caramel.
That's smart.
See, I was not as enterprising of a child.
Or you like drop it into like some hot milk, some like warm milk, and make like a little Easter hot chocolate.
Ooh, yeah.
I set one of the bunnies up one time and pretended to be a tiger pouncing on it, and I bit its head off, and I think that's the hardest I've ever made my brother laugh.
Leave that big cat fantasy.
Yeah.
This is why Dwell plays all the tabaxi. She's a tabaxi expert.
I'm not going to deny these allegations.
It's in your blood.
Yeah.
The signs were there.
As the famous Disney musical says, he lives in you. Or it lives in you, I guess.
Yes.
It's just foreshadowing.
Actually, when I hit
storytellers
puberty
use it.
and I got stretch marks for the first time, I was very excited because I was like, finally, the transformation is starting.
That's cute.
Yes, you all gather up everything and step outside into the fresh air. And in doing that, you realize just how unfresh the air in there is. It didn't smell great in there. The poison is definitely not pleasant.
Dallas is gonna instinctively just like sniff himself to make sure it hasn't like caught onto him.
Yeah, you sniffed yourself. You seem to be fine.
Add that to the kink bingo.
Would that be musk?
Yep.
Probably, yeah. I didn't have a square for hot woman crushing a rock with her bare hands, but there should have been.
I'm sure muscle
Yeah.
kink kind of doubles into that.
Do you have like Dom
have
on there? Because I think that fits.
Oh, that too.
I think I do actually. I just need to figure out where I saved the file.
I sure know what's going on all my future bingo sheets.
Thank you again for saving me, by the way.
You're welcome.
Very
I mean,
My finger feels
This
a bit
left-
odd, though. I'm wondering about that.
I'll keep it all backwards.
My crow had it for a while.
yeah. Could I use my lay on hands just to see if there's any sort of ailment or if he has like arthritis of it, I guess?
What if the finger was to fix the wrong direction?
So you do that. The finger seems fine, like it was attached correctly, but with it being gone for 20 years, it's definitely changed a little. Like, in its golden form, a piece of it or two is chipped off. You know, it feels really itchy, but it's like itchy inside and I can't scratch it.
Oh no.
Someone cast itchy bones on him.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's a freaking
Oh,
cruel
God.
spell.
It's one of those spells that just forces you to change your line when you use it.
It's banned in 7 counties.
It's a war crime.
A school of necromancers that are also clowns. It's a bit of a fucked up sect, but
The clownomancers?
okay, that's a terrifying thought actually.
That is a terrifying thought.
They just wait for the day of the honkening.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that Gamash just filed that away for later.
Funnily
I
enough,
will
I
happily-
had an adjacent idea already for a different campaign, but that's giving me some more details.
I will happily fight the armies of the honking dead.
Oh no, not the clowns.
Oh.
Just imagining an urban fantasy sect of clowns who just perform their necromantic rituals with the same face paint on.
It doesn't help that I've been watching Evantris lately, so.
Yeah, I started episode 2, I think, just like a week ago, and it's pretty good.
I've started it recently. I think I'm on the 4th episode now. It's very good. Shout out to Evantris.
I'll happily be the PC that kills Chuckles.
Thank you. Are you gonna kill him by accident though, or just on purpose?
Yes.
Do you guys think we should set up camp somewhere out here rather than venturing back in the city to cook up the dragon? Or just... I'm thinking about how many eyes it would be on us carrying... Well, I suppose it's in the basket. It wouldn't matter too much.
Very conspicuous, enormous kidney with no origin story. Yes, I agree.
What
Don't worry about it.
what time of day is it right now?
Candles is just like,
Time-wise, it's still relatively early. You guys weren't gone for too long, and you guys did set off in the early morning, so I'd say it's about noon.
Yeah, we killed the dragon for brunch.
Someone just walks by. What the hell is that? We're like, Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
People are like the party's dragging these fuck off huge kidneys into town. They're like, what the fuck? They see candles. That tracks.
Yeah.
yeah.
What kind of rep does candles have in this town?
A good question.
I think a number of people in town might not know she exists. the ones who do are like, okay, yeah, that's okay, yeah, she's the one that's weird in that way.
Yeah.
Candles is the town weird kid. It's like the
Relatable.
It's like the potion making girl in Amphibia.
That was a good show.
I need to watch that
Sorry.
show.
Okay. Sorry. I'm done being off track. Let's get back to the campaign.
So, where should we camp?
Is there a place not in the swamp we could do that? I don't mind camping out, but like this is a bit murky and gross.
And you can see that that kind of grassy hilltop that the cave was under is kind of receding down. Seems to have sunken into the land. It's a dry spot, at least for now. Maybe here. I think this is probably the driest we're gonna get.
Yeah, beggars can be choosers.
I suppose.
Yeah. You all are able to get a nice little camp set up. The fire.
I'm hoping you have a lot of salt and pepper in that basket, Barney, because I think we're gonna need quite a bit.
Yeah, Barney's prepared. I'd say definitely. But yes, you are gonna need a lot.
Turns the basket over and dumps out all the salt and pepper in there.
We also need a long stick. And 2 other sticks shaped like Ys. I watch cartoons, I know how this works.
On it.
I mean, we're the party of current dick sticks. We got swords. 3 of them.
I don't think you want to roast your sword over a fire, though.
Yeah, God might not like that.
He might be really into it. You never know.
Just stares at Gon.
Gon does not object, but does not comply either. It seems indifferent to the idea.
Don will remember this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stick my friend in a fire unless I really need to.
Skarn kind of looks out towards the tree line. I can find some sticks.
I don't mind coming with you to help out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, both of you make me a survival check. I'm gonna have him roll 1. That's pretty good.
Hey, Skarn, you're gonna have to carry because my survival's not that good. Oh, never mind. That is going to be a 19.
You did better than he did.
Oh yeah.
Hasn't
cool.
Gunther guided us on multiple occasions?
I guess so. Wait. No, it's the thing is like Gunther tries to not take charge, but like tries to be like the head just because if somebody attacks, he wants to be the first to get hit. But at the same time, his survival's like a +1. So I think that's why Barney also. Sorry, it's a +2, but I think that's also why Barney leaves because his survival's a lot better.
Yeah,
I think
that's fair. But yeah, you guys are able to get some sticks. Finding some of the trees that were made by Zomnok's presence that aren't super like moist like the swampland trees, you're able to find some of those and get some nice dry sticks and bring them back. Oh, those look perfect.
Nice. All right. Candles, what is your final verdict on these kidneys? Do we need to do anything other than cook them?
First, let me check whether I have this. Nope. Detect poison is unfortunately a future level. But yeah, can I investigate? Yeah, can I investigate whether this thing will kill us instantly?
Yeah. So go ahead and make me a medicine check.
Okay. Then Gunther's help gives that advantage, right?
Yeah.
I can say that Gunther does have like protection from poison and stuff like that. So
It seems a bit risky to be casting that throughout dinner, though. That is a 24.
Yeah, the 24, you are able to put together that the kidneys themselves aren't poisonous, but there is a toxic film around them that needs to be cooked off.
Ah, yes. Like you take that little skin off a liver before you cook it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my least favorite part of cooking liver. That skin is such a pain in the ass.
I can handle the cooking.
you sure?
Oh yeah, roasting meat on an open fire. That's how I cook most of the time when I was traveling alone.
Sounds like a good time. I can help you with the basting so you don't need to run around.
Yeah, that sounds good.
They can help cut up the portions.
Yes.
I will use my Kleenex.
Just make sure you leave enough for all of us here.
Oh, I was going to. There's plenty. I was going to cut everyone a big one.
Pom will get a stump and roll it over and gesture grandly to it like she's at a fancy restaurant holding the chair out for her girlfriend.
Yeah. And yeah, together, all of you are able to get things prepped for this cooking. Talus, I'm going to have you make me a check. Let's see.
Survival?
Yeah, make me a survival check.
Yeah, I have a +6. I actually have a really good survival.
Nice.
Just never use it. Wow. Alright, that is a 22.
22. So you're able to cook off this film. You salt it and you get it nice and roasted over this open fire, spinning it and making sure to get it evenly cooked. And it turns out very nice. This is a big undertaking because these are, again, large. These are very large kidneys, but you're able to cook that toxic film off, give them a nice char, and you have a very savory and tender kidney brunch.
Just imagine he's going like full muscular chef.
My goodness, Talus, you're actually doing really well with this. I don't know. I'm acting surprised. I would expect everyone here to know how to cook, but excellent work there, lad.
Oh, I can't do any of the finer stuff that Barney can do, but at least I know how to cook outdoors.
Yeah. And yeah, it is delicious. It has kind of this earthy taste to it.
Interesting.
It is a very interesting. I'd say the most comparable thing it is. It's kind of like a fusion between duck and fish.
You lost me again.
Gonna dig through Barney's picnic basket, bust out like some butter and a little fresh lemon, garlic, and make like a little font
Okay.
with the
You're reeling me back in. Yeah.
with the drippings, and then just do like a little sauce on top.
Ooh.
I'm back. Yes.
Yeah, it's like a cross between duck and salmon, and it has kind of this nutty taste to it as well. There's
So
really
it's either Dalman or suck.
yeah. But yeah, it's very good.
Wait, what? Dalvin or suck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
One
it's
of
a salmon
those-
duck.
Yeah,
It's either a
salmon
One of
Dalman
those,
or a suck.
I
You know what?
vote
I don't-
Dalman.
I kind of
Personally,
Wow,
I kind of like
this-
suck.
This suck is really good.
Yeah. Personally, I want to
now.
It's like, hey, who wants to go out and get some suck?
This suck- yeah, this suck
I
is
know a great
amazing.
place. I know this back alley place we can get some really good suck.
Absolutely rancid.
okay, sure, if I would buy any kind of food from a back alley, or anything else for that matter.
I was thinking more like a hole in a wall restaurant.
Oh,
Oh, I
God.
see. Is it a literal? Never mind. Don't answer that.
Yeah, the place is called Glory.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
But yes, it is very delicious. And comes with some benefits. So you each get 20 temporary hit points. They last until they're expended. And while you have those temporary hit points, you have resistance to poison damage.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I already had
Nice.
that.
And if you already
Do I
had
get
it,
double
then it is
resistance?
immunity.
Yes.
Ooh.
I mean, well, I don't know. I could probably just give myself. It's fine. I like this.
I run back and eat the dragon raw.
Well, I'm
I
down there, big fella.
I find their poison sac and just like guzzle that stuff like Gatorade.
Oh my
What's
god.
that thing you do with a can where you puncture it and then suck out the
Shotgun
can?
it.
Shotgunning. Shotgun the poison sac.
The poison
You,
still
have
doesn't
fun
taste good, but you can tolerate it for now.
Watch next time we go to there's a poison eating competition.
I mean, we have to go
It's
there.
just a drinking
like, right now.
contest.
Oh my god, yes, I can drink everything.
It doesn't.
I'm
It does
assuming
not
that you can
taste
still get
good,
drunk.
but your stomach can tolerate it for now.
I assume you can still get drunk, right? Like, it doesn't like get rid of the effects of drunkenness.
Yeah, you can
does
still
it?
get drunk. It doesn't keep you from being intoxicated. I think if that were the case, Green Dragonborn would live a very sad life in that regard. But it would definitely aid you in that drinking competition.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, it is a lovely meal. You all feel refreshed. There's something perhaps satisfying about eating the thing you just killed.
It feels good and right.
I will talk to York here and say, we're definitely going to have to figure out what we're going to say to his people when we give him this treasure and everything, especially after, this.
Yeah. Oh no. I was thinking we don't tell them that we killed him, but tell them that we found him dead.
I mean, we don't have to tell them any really kind of details. We could just say that he's come to pass.
I mean, we are giving him the gold. They might pry for more, but we could. I do agree that being as vague as possible might help out.
Yeah,
We're doing all this worrying about this. When we get there, they're like, God, we're waiting for a fucking asshole dad dragon to come back. It's the fucking worst.
Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, and all the spells you can rely on Palm and me. I mean, I think Palm is an excellent storyteller. She is very able to wow the crowd and make friends with the worst of people. Well, almost the worst of people. There's Llewellyn, but we don't talk like that.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
The difference is that she didn't want to make friends with him. This is the fucking worst.
I appreciate your vote of confidence very much.
Yeah, you are a great storyteller.
Been honing your skills well.
Palm preens a little bit at the praise. Feels nice. It's nice to be appreciated.
After the meal, Skarn gets up.
Thank you for having me, by the way. It was good to meet all of you.
Same. If you Kendall, do you mind if I have the orb?
I don't think Kendall's has it.
I don't know why I said Kendall's palm. I'm so sorry.
I see how it is.
I know.
she produces the orb.
Gunther will take it.
He'll kind of look at the orb.
What's this?
It's a way we can talk to you, just in future. Just in case you need someone to talk to. I'm here, and just want to make sure that you're taken care of.
Brave tending does get lonely.
He'll touch the orb.
I guess we could also get Guppy and the captain's hand signature as well.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my god. Out of character, this is now reminding me of that stupid thing that Adam Conover was like promoting. But he got
orb,
blacked for.
He put up his freaking apology video, and it's like half people being like, You're just hoping that this video ad revenue supersedes the money that you're gonna get from those grifters, and the other half is like, what a great apology video. So it's like, he kind of really did some bad damage to his reputation with this one. I don't know if he's gonna be able to bounce back 100% from this.
I don't even think I know who that is. I saw the posts about it in the Discord, but I was like, I don't think I know who that is.
Short answer, he used to host a show called Adam Ruins Everything on True TV. He was well known for that. And he's mostly well known for that. He was helping out with the animation thing because he's teaming up with them to do like the little shorts and everything. So you saw those shorts with like the little 1950s toon guy, like discussing how like animation is being under attack. That's him. That's him voicing that little guy.
Yeah,
That's a very cute animation.
Skarn will touch the orb, as do Guppy and the captain.
I should probably get this corpse back. Free these souls. Safe travels to all of you.
Thank you. To you as well.
I'll give the orb. Well, before I give the orb back to Palm, I almost trip over. and I catch it, but I give it back to her.
There's a lot of people in there, you know.
I'm still here too, you know.
Hey, Gower, get a load of this, and she points him at the kidney.
Ooh, squishy.
We just killed a dragon. Did you see that?
I did. It's very large.
Yes. You need to
We
tell
tried-
me if you want to sniff things, please, because I do forget. I'm sorry about that.
Oh no, it's fine. I've just been fine observing. It's been interesting.
Excellent. Do you eat ever?
I suppose it's less eating and more like licking.
Ah, I feel like we've had this conversation and I regretted it back then too. Sorry.
How many looks does it take to get to the center of the orb?
What a great
I don't know.
question.
I've been trying for a while. Still haven't gotten there.
Oh my god. Get in there and all the contacts have been erased.
Does each contact have a different flavor?
Oh yeah, they
God.
do. It's what's kept me
You know,
most entertained.
Part of me wants to ask who's the most delicious, but I really don't want to ask that.
Oh, it's easy. Octavian.
Oh, okay.
What does he taste like?
Kind of like vanilla and cinnamon.
Okay. I was actually kind of worried because I thought you were going to say Arturo because of the milk.
Oh, he tastes pretty good too. Skarn does bid you all farewell, and you see him head north through the blood mire.
I'm really was just hanging out with us, like talking to this like orb, saying, "Hey, how do these people taste like? How their contacts taste like?"
Scarn just, yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how long did we want to stay in here until? I know we were trying to like not catch any attention, but do we want to go back into town like at nighttime?
Well, I suppose since we've, eaten it, I suppose we're fine to head back whenever.
No, don't turn off my computer. Sorry, Jazal had his big old paw on the power button.
Oh God.
Hey,
It's a
too
threat.
late now. You gotta
He's
let.
done it
you gotta
before. No, he's good.
Indy has turned my computer off, but not with the button. He goes around the back and gets very sniffy, and then he bonks the power cord.
Oh.
He's done this exactly once, and I don't think it was intentional, but with Dachshunds, you never know what's going on in those little brains.
Now that I have your undivided attention.
Yes, exactly.
I suppose the lad and me should get going as well. We need to get back up north as well to the ship. And we'll be waiting there for you whenever all of you finish up what you need to do.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
This was fun. I'm excited to sail with you guys.
It'll be a good time.
And be safe.
You too, little man.
Will do.
He climbs up onto the captain's shoulder.
All right. Well, we'll be seeing you, and just let us know when you're ready. We'll have the ship ready, and we'll set sail.
Thank you again for all your help too.
Oh, of course. It was a pleasure.
The two of them will bid you farewell, also heading up north. This was kind of surreal, this whole experience.
Yeah.
Or are they going through a painting?
No, maybe not. That's real.
Oh, Well, I mean, can't really talk about it, but we're among the very few that have managed to slay a dragon.
If you think that's surreal, imagine what it feels like waking up 20 years after you were just taking a stroll.
I can imagine.
Oh, my dear Dorothy. I hope she's alright.
She's probably fine. I'm sure she'll be very happy to see you.
I hope so. I'm kind of worried.
We'll get you back to her safe and sound.
Thank you. Well, should we head back, to Brim? Say, goodbyes with, Kendall's folks.
Yes.
Sounds like a good idea.
If that's what you want to do, Candles.
Yes, I would.
And just remember, if you sorry, I heard a knocking come from somewhere. But if you need to leave, remember, just ask where's Ponto.
Well, thank you for thinking of that.
Of course.
Yeah, with that, you all are able to make your way back across the Bloodmire to Brim. And as you're making your way, you can see the beginnings of the Bloodmire returning to its normal splendor. You can see that the odd dry patches that were dotted across the swamp begin to moisten up again. The mud begins to take its rightful place where it belongs. The out-of-place, more forest-like trees begin to it almost seems like they are aging in reverse. They turn into younger trees and then into saplings before they completely disappear. I'm glad things are going back to normal.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's good to see that the Bloodmire is recovering.
Yeah.
I do want to say, good job, everyone. I think you all did really well.
And thank you guys again for saving me.
Of course.
Of course.
Of
We'd
course.
never let a dragon cut you up. Intentionally.
I'd rather die before I let something happen to you.
Well, I just hope we can all continue to be alright.
We'll be fine. Though, I think I'm gonna put you through some combat drills.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I mean, if your mentor doesn't mind, so you kind of nudges Gunther.
I mean, honestly, I might kind of join in on that. I just want to make sure I'm not slacking too much.
All right.
Yeah.
Plus, I would like to take some lessons from a guy who can hit like a truck. I don't know what a truck is right now, but that sounds like a big thing.
Is that like a horse?
I've heard of this mythical beast.
I think they call really big horses that sometimes.
Well, we were in a world that had vehicles.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Did we learn what a truck was there?
I think you've seen a truck before. I think you did when you were in Helenfield. Now,
Well,
you never hit by one.
I mean, I'd imagine getting hit by one is pretty disastrous.
Yeah, everyone pauses and goes, "What's a truck?" And then everyone's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah, right.
During our shopping montage, we just see someone get hit by a truck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. let's continue on. Like, oh yeah, magic will heal them up.
Yeah. Yeah. You all make your way back to Brim easily. By this point, it is around 3 p.m. Yeah, you guys make it back to Candle's house. They've been sitting in front of the door at the edge, like sitting on the stairs in front of the door. Pendant comes and opens the door. Oh, you're back. How'd it go? You're alive, so I imagine it went well.
No, it killed us all.
Oh, you're ghosts. Ah,
I'm going to annoy you for the rest of your life.
oh.
Dibs on haunting the bathroom.
Toilet ghost.
The
That sounds like a
ghost.
horrible fate.
So imagine having a haunted toilet. I don't think either of the people would enjoy that.
That's just bad all around. That's mutually a bad thing.
That's what Pom reserves the 0 rating for.
Haunted.
Now, what would be the worst position? Would he be sitting down or sitting up? Because I feel like maybe I'm gonna like one of those little fish that you.
You're throw fish.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wow.
We're going evil audio, so that makes us even better.
That's probably okay, let's be honest.
Evil, you read fish.
Yeah, Streamlabs decided to silence us.
It wasn't going to allow us to commit these crimes.
Yeah.
Like go is.
Hopefully it'll pass here in a moment. Chat, I should have a new PC put together probably before next stream, so hopefully that resolves some of these issues as well.
Oh yeah.
This 8-year-old dinosaur it's still going strong, but I've definitely wanted to do some things that I'm not capable of on this machine that I'll be able to on the new one. I still have a 1060 graphics card, so if that tells you anything about how old this thing is.
I feel like I might have the same thing. I mean, you always try to future-proof your machines as much as possible, but stuff just changes so fast.
It does, yeah.
Also doesn't help that with like all the recent changes, terms for like the costs are going up too. So it's like trying to like future-proof, but also not like spend too much.
Yeah, I definitely built this on a budget, like I did with my first one.
Oh, I have a 1050.
I mean, for what it's worth, it does mostly what I needed to do. It's just it's starting to struggle with some newer games and stuff.
My main issue with mine is not to wander too far off mission here, but I struggle to scan things, and as a traditional artist, I really need to be able to scan things. I'm basically using Photoshop only for scanning, which is ridiculous, but nothing else lets me scan. And it's a scanner that's still on the market, you can still buy it, but it's just somehow just not supported on my PC, unless I use Photoshop. Stuff like that. Annoying. Anyway.
Has our evil audio passed?
Hey, boy.
Or are we still in the evil?
I don't know what the kid's problem is.
Is he still trying to turn off your computer?
No, like, he approaches and he makes like little trills. Like he wants attention, but then I reach out my hand, he's just like, no.
Just in
Does
case,
that too.
just want to make sure I still got it.
Yeah, he's like, he sees something in the window, and so he's just ready to just go.
No.
His tail is wagging like a dog's.
He's
so
excited
cute.
about something.
He's really living up to the barbarian trope that you said that he was like, I think earlier this year or something like that. I can't remember what it was. I remember there was like one time where you're comparing your cast to like D&D classes, and you're like, yeah, Gisele's like a barbarian or something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
he is huge now. Like he's huge and he is heavy,
Baby.
and he has no coordination. Like he skids whenever he's chasing toys.
Does he have
Awesome.
toe fluffs? Because that's probably why. He looks like he might have toe fluffs.
Yeah, he has the toe fluffs.
So
Like,
cute.
He's got very big like fluffy paws.
Oh.
Baby.
Does he let you touch his feet? Because some cats absolutely hate that.
He does, and he lets me rub his belly.
Oh.
Yay! That's the best. Pixel does that, but she has this mysterious tolerance meter that is different lengths of time each time. So you're kind of belly petting on borrowed time until the cage comes down.
Yeah, it ticks down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes having his sides rubbed, like, and like not just like rub, but you gotta like dig your nails in there and like really go back and forth. He loves that.
Is our evil audio resolved? We still Autobots.
I mean, I could talk more about Giselle. The boys start joining me, and like whenever I try to like lay down or like take a nap, he's like, "Okay, now I want attention." Jumps in, starts meowing, and starts kneading me as I'm trying to fall asleep.
Precious. When I move, I think I want to get a dog when I move.
What kind of dog?
I don't know. I want to see what I can find locally, really, because I want to adopt one. So kind of just seeing what I can find.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
As long as it's good with your with the place you're getting it from.
Yeah.
But it sounds like looks like we're good.
Yeah. Yeah. You all head back inside Candle's house. Thatch looks, or not Thatch, Pendant looks happy to see you all. Yeah, Thatch is here now for some reason.
Yeah.
What? Thatch? My god.
They
Oh
were
my god.
pen pals the whole time.
Oh my god, we are related. They're here for the family reunion.
I feel like it would be very interesting for Candles and Pom's families to meet and to be forced to hang out, because like I'm not sure who would please whom the most between her mom and Thatch and Candle's parents.
But yes, Flame comes in. Oh, you all are back. Did everything go all right?
Yeah.
It's-
We won.
We're alive.
Speaking of which, and he's going to hand over a small handful of scales to Pendant.
Wow, these are amazing. They're huge. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, by the way, Candles, someone came by while you all were out, said they knew all of you.
Who was it?
A fellow named Ernest.
Oh,
He said he was going by the tavern, that he'd stop back by. I told them that you all were away handling something.
we'll see him, and
Did you talk to him much? I think you'd like him.
Just a bit. He seemed like he had something he wanted to discuss with you guys.
Hmm. Sure,
I really
yes.
hope he does.
And you do hear a knock at the door. Looking out, there's Ernest. Oh, there he is now. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to intrude. How are you? Have you all been?
Good. Just, doing some errands before heading overseas.
I learned a couple of things I wanted to share with you. I know I could have communicated over the orb, but I got to thinking, and this could just be my paranoia, what if they could somehow hear through the orb the Godslayers?
How would we figure that out?
Maybe that'd be something to figure out with Octavian, since he made the orbs.
Good idea.
I wanted to tell you in person, though. The Godslayers, they do have my spellbook. That is
yes.
a very bad thing.
The one with 12th level spells.
10th level, yes.
Yes.
They do. I don't know that they'll be able to decipher it, but if they are able to, that's a big boon of power on their side.
Any idea of who has it specifically and where it might be?
I was just able to trace it to their demiplane. I don't know who has it or what they've done with it so far, but it's definitely there.
So a whole different reality.
Right.
That certainly complicates things.
Well, I suppose a good thing is that you might be able to get to the demi-plane soon. Mr. Bennett from Krau's Academy is doing some research into an amulet we found. It might be able to get us there.
Oh, true.
That does a good bit to still my mind on the matter. It would be a good thing to recover that as quickly as we can. Let's just say there are some spells in there that could be tweaked to do some pretty horrible things.
Candles, can I see the orb?
I think you meant Palm.
Or Palm, yeah, sorry.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I was just getting my meds. It's meds o'clock.
Yeah, all good.
Certainly. Don't drop it.
I understood. He's gonna touch the orb and use object affinity.
Make me a history check.
Is it history or because he's not using like echoes of history?
Oh yeah, you're using your object affinity.
Yeah,
So, what are you trying to determine?
So like basically it functions like an identify.
Mm-hmm.
So like he should be able, like if someone's able to like hear through it, or if there's any like extra like curses or effects on it, I imagine he would be able to tell.
Hearing, so in doing this, you see although yes, this is not your echoes of history, but in doing this and using your object affinity here, you are shown a brief vision. Is a still image. You see the familiar face of Buckley.
Yeah, but not him.
The fucker.
You see him in a very large room with these shelves of books that stack high, various tables with documents laid out, and sitting in front of him on a table looks to be a orb of his own that has been pieced together, and it is a kind of smoky black color.
And do I get a sense if this is like current or?
Yes.
All right. He's gonna
so
lean.
he's free?
He's gonna lean to the orb and says, "I know where you are, Buckley. We're coming for you."
He doesn't reply, but you hear what sounds like a chuckle.
He's gonna look to Pop. It's like, we should pop this in the bag of holding.
Right. In you go.
It's gonna have a really tragic scene where we just have to get a new orb and we have to smash this one.
We have to get Gower out of the orb, I think, before we do that. Isn't it like not great to be in a bag of holding when you're a sentient being?
How long have we had the orb? We might be able to qualify for the trade-in for the upgrade program.
Yeah,
Like,
Gower will move from the orb to the bag itself.
Ooh, all the smells.
Oh, this is interesting.
Don't smell anything that's in a glass bottle.
Noted.
Does it feel like having a full stomach?
Yeah.
Does it feel like having a stomach?
It does. It's really, jiggly.
It's gonna be tempting to put little table scraps in there now for him.
Ernest kind of takes a step inside.
Also, I'm sure you heard what happened with Oddleaf. When I was going to meet up with her, she attacked me and fled to Rusvaldis. Supposedly, she was killed. She was dealt with.
Did they confirm the body? Did they double tap?
From what I was told, she was found in a state of... looked like some kind of delirium. And when she was found, they made sure to finish the job. What was described to me, it seemed like she had been targeted by a feeble mind spell.
So, in other words, you're saying that she was Diavoloed.
Yes.
That's a horrible thing to do to someone.
Sorry, out of character. I don't think people understood that. That was a JoJo reference.
Oh.
No, I got it.
Okay, cool.
I was just talking about feeble mind.
Yeah, feeble mind is a fucked up spell.
Mm.
Slightly worse than the bone itching spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Pendant steps forward. Hey, this might not be a great time to ask this, but I don't know if I'll get the chance again. Mr. Ernest, was it? Yes. I practice magic too. And, when I recover from my ailment, do you think you would take on someone for an apprenticeship? Ernest strokes his beard for a moment, thinks. I've always wanted an apprentice. If you'd have me. Yes, focus on your recovery, and when you're ready, we'll talk. You see Pendant tries to hide his excitement, but he's smiling pretty big. Candles, when did you get so many cool friends?
Sure.
Well, if you all need somewhere to stay for the rest of the day, or if you were planning on setting off before it gets dark out, either way, you're welcome here anytime. It was lovely speaking with all of you, and lovely to have you home for a bit, Candles. Your dad will give you a hug.
Oh, might be a good time to rest up the night and leave early.
That's a good idea. Just in case we run into trouble.
Mm.
Really good to see all of you again. She will hug back.
Yeah. That's your family will give you a hug as well. And as you all get settled back in at Kendall's house, I believe that's where we'll call today's session.
That was fun.
The hug lasts like 5 seconds too long, and she's like suppressing the urge to say Ponto.
Oh. Yes, very good. And we should have Ben back next time, hopefully. I hope his recovery goes very well.
Yeah, he's usually pretty good at bouncing back from these kinds of things. And I'm taking good care of him. I am
good
hydrating him and feeding him and medicating him. So
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Are you feeling all right though, right now? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you go ahead.
Oh no. It's actually we can ask you after the session. I was just making sure Duff's doing okay. I know.
that's sweet of you to ask, though. Thank you. I'm sniffly, but I'm not sick yet, so it might. I don't know how it's gonna go, but
Hopefully,
like I said,
it skips over you.
I hope so. Just guzzling water at the moment.
Yeah, it's always a good thing to be hydrated. Stay hydrated, chat.
Yes, for sure.
But yes, we will be back on the 7th, if that works for everyone.
Yep.
Should be good.
Yep.
It'd be good, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, chat, we will see you then. We should be picking back up with the Denizens on Friday. We had to skip yesterday because a player couldn't make it. But we should be picking back up
on Friday with that for the end of Layer 2. And then we'll be picking back up with this on the 7th. Yes, stay hydrated, have a good Saturday, and take it easy, chat.
See you later.
Hell yeah. So long.